Did you know that job applications you make are very limited in terms of the feedback the companies are actually allowed to provide you with, assuming they don't want to hire you after you apply? And this isn't the company's fault for the most part. There's a lot of legal implications in being too honest. So even companies who pride themselves on giving good feedback, giving a great candidate experience, the thing you have to be aware of with that is it's actually very rarely the hiring manager who oversees that process. It's usually the people team, the HR team, personnel team, whoever deals with incoming people into the business, and not necessarily HR issues, but a subset of HR for the most part. The hiring manager, obviously they'll read your CV, they'll look at your cover letter, assuming it's not too boring, they might even read it. But the feedback you get will rarely be directly from the horse's mouth, so to speak. The hiring manager, for example, if your CV is full of really short jobs, you did 2 months here, you did 3 months there, a lot of things that maybe in the HR manager's mind are pointing to this person won't stick the job, this person gets bored very easily, this person doesn't have staying power. And perhaps you've got a really good reason for those short stints. Maybe they were internships and it's not clear from your CV. But you are going to be very unlikely to get the feedback you need from the person who's read your CV and subsequently decided not to hire you. You're very unlikely to get the feedback you need to recognise that your CV is portraying a message that maybe you're not aware of. This is just one example of many, and the point I guess I'm trying to make is if you're applying for a lot of jobs and you're not really getting anywhere, and the feedback you're getting, it seems a bit generic, it seems like it could sort of apply to anyone, it doesn't really give you clear steps as to what you need to tackle, which, bear in mind, a lot of the time it's not the company's fault they're giving you that type of feedback. It's sometimes they're legally, the limitations around what they're legally comfortable in doing just mandate that they have to give you that type of a response. But if you are applying for roles and it's not getting anywhere, and don't even go to techherds.com if you don't want to, but find someone, even a friend, to look at your CV. In fact, don't get a friend, get someone who doesn't know you that well. Ideally someone who also has done some hiring in the past, and just ask them what their impression is of the CV. Try and get a few people really, but there's not really a good reason why you would be applying for lots of jobs and not getting anywhere. I think the problem people have in that scenario is then they start to lose their confidence. They start to think, well, there's something wrong with me. But the thing is, if you're applying for jobs that you're reasonably suited to, that you're not reaching for the stars, so to speak, in terms of, you're a junior, you're applying for jobs that are paying around 20k. In Britain at least. I mean, you should be able to get that. There's no good reason why you wouldn't. So, if you're really getting nowhere with it, it is time to get someone to look at your CV. And if you don't have anyone who can help you with that, obviously techherds.com does professional coaching for career coaching. We obviously help people get technology careers. Hop on over there. Whether you're into technology or not, we can definitely take a look at a CV. I've hired hundreds of people over the years. I've interviewed well over 1,000. I can definitely give you some insights that perhaps you're in need of.